My hands were shaking as I held the keys. The keychain with the Porsche logo felt like it weighed a ton. In front of me, gleaming under the Austin, Texas sun, was it, a red Porsche 911 Carrera, exactly as I had visualized it every single day for 3 months. 3 months ago, I was a mechanic with a broken-down car. No hope, depending on buses or Uber to get to work. Today, I'm driving the car of my dreams that I couldn't believe was possible before, until I learned a technique that literally reprogrammed my reality. I'm going to tell you how this happened, and by the end of this story, you'll understand that your dreams aren't impossible. They're just waiting for you to align your frequency with them. Stay with me until the end. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because what you're about to learn here could change your life forever. My name is Jake Morrison. I'm 28 years old, and I work as a mechanic at Thompson's Auto Repair in the heart of Austin, Texas. This is the story of how the universe literally placed the keys to my dream in my hands. Since I was a kid, I've always been passionate about cars. My dad was a mechanic, and that smell of grease became synonymous with home for me. When he passed away, I was only 17, and I naturally followed in his footsteps. But there was one car that kept me up at night, a red Porsche 911 Carrera. Every time one came into the shop, my heart would race. I'd run my hand over the hood and, for a few seconds, allow myself to dream. But reality was very different. I drove a 2005 Ford Fusion, faded blue, with broken air conditioning. My salary of $2,400 a month barely covered rent, bills, and food. Saving for a Porsche, it would take to lifetimes. We're talking about a car that costs over $100,000. My grandmother Shirley had passed away 3 years earlier. She always used to say, "Son, when you help others, the universe gives back to you in ways you can't imagine." That's why, even though I didn't make much, I always bought raffle tickets for charity. I never won anything, but it made me feel connected to her. At the shop, I was good at what I did. Mr. Thompson, the owner, trusted me. But there was a coworker, Brandon, who loved to mock me. He was stocky, always wore a red bandana, and had that cynical attitude of someone who's already given up on their own dreams. One September afternoon, a red Porsche 911 came into the shop. My heart jumped. While I was working, Brandon walked by and laughed. "Daydreaming again, Morrison." "One day, Brandon, one day this will be mine." He burst out laughing. "Wake up, man. People like us don't drive cars like that. We just fix them." That hurt, because deep down, I believed he was right. Do you also have a dream, but deep down don't believe it's possible? It was a Monday in October. I was heading home when I heard a loud crack. The steering wheel shook violently. I managed to pull over to the shoulder. The front wheel was practically loose. The bearing had completely disintegrated. I called a tow truck. Another $80 I didn't have. The next day, Mr. Thompson gave me the news. "Jake, it's not just the bearing. The entire suspension is compromised. And there's more. The engine's leaking oil. It's gonna cost about $1,500, even with a discount. I didn't even have $300 in my account. This car's asking to be retired. It's not worth it anymore." He added. "No car in Austin. Impossible. The buses took forever. Uber every day would eat up half my salary. The following weeks were hell. Waking up at 5 in the morning, an hour and a half bus ride, getting home at 8 at night. Exhausted. One afternoon, Brandon stopped next to me with that mocking smile. "So, Morrison, how's that red Porsche coming along?" Other mechanics laughed. I felt shame and anger. Maybe he was right. Maybe I was living a ridiculous fantasy. But the universe was about to show me something that would change everything. It was Friday night, almost midnight. I was scrolling through my phone feed when a video appeared. How I manifested my dream life in 90 days. Something made me click. The guy was talking about visualization. How the brain doesn't distinguish between that's real and what's imagined with emotion. He cited scientific studies, talked about neuroscience, quantum mechanics, vibrational frequency. I watched it 3 times. At 2 in the morning, I had a notebook in hand, writing everything down. What do I have to lose? My life was already at rock bottom. On Saturday, I sat on the floor and began. Step 1. Reprogram your internal state. I breathed deeply, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. I placed my hand on my chest. I remembered my grandmother Shirley in the kitchen, smiling. The smell of cinnamon, the sound of her laughter. Gratitude, love, connection. I stayed like that for 10 minutes. When I opened my eyes, I was different, lighter. Step 2. The final scene technique. I closed my eyes and built a specific scene. I was in front of a better building. In the parking spot, gleaming in the sun, was the red Porsche 911. I walked up to it. I ran my hand over the hood. I felt the cold texture. I opened the door. That solid clunk. I sat in the leather seat. The new car smell. I turned the key. The engine roared, but most importantly, I felt the emotion, pride, gratitude, achievement, freedom. My brain believed this was actually happening. Step 3. Emotional anchoring. At the peak of that sensation, I clenched my right fist. The guy in the video had explained that associating a physical gesture with an emotion conditions the brain. Neurolinguistic programming. When I opened my eyes, my face was wet. I had cried without realizing it. Step 4. Quantum scripting. I grabbed the notebook and wrote in the present tense. I am so grateful now that I'm driving my red Porsche 911 through the streets of Austin. I feel the firm steering wheel. I hear the perfect roar of the Boxer engine. I see people turning their heads. I feel the freedom, the achievement. I deserve this. I am this. To full pages. Something inside me changed. Step 5. Repetition with variety. I decided to do it daily, but varying the scenes, as the video instructed. Monday, picking up the keys. Tuesday, driving with the sunroof open. Wednesday, arriving at the shop and seeing my coworkers shocked. Always with emotion. Step 6. Let go and trust. After visualizing, I let go. I didn't obsess. I just trusted. This is already mine. It's done. The universe handles the details. Every morning, 10 minutes of visualization. Every night, I wrote. During the day, when doubt crept in, I'd clench my fist and relive the emotion, and something began to change. Not in the external world, but inside me. In the first few weeks, nothing extraordinary happened, but something inside me was different. I woke up lighter. My mind was calmer, more focused. At the shop, I started noticing small things. A customer left a $20 tip. Mr. Thompson gave me a $200 bonus for my good performance. My energy had changed. I smiled more. When Brandon mocked me, I just smiled back. My faith was growing. The universe was responding. After a month, I got a message from a luxury car shop. They wanted me to do freelance work, especially on Porsches, BMWs, and Mercedes. Porsche. My heart raced. On Saturday, I visited the shop. Clean, organized, and there was a white Porsche 911. Can you take a look? The manager asked. I spent 2 hours working on it. It was like the universe was preparing me. You really know your stuff. I'll call you whenever we have a Porsche, the manager said. I left with $300 and a strange feeling. The universe was literally putting Porsches in my path. And then, on a Tuesday in December, 3 months later, it happened. The universe finally delivered. It was a Tuesday in December. I stopped at the supermarket to buy groceries. There were Christmas lights, holiday music, carts colliding. In the checkout line, I saw a large poster, Holiday Raffle for Children's Hope Foundation Grand Prize, 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera. My heart stopped. Below it, a photo of a shiny red Porsche. $10 tickets to help underprivileged children. My grandmother's words echoed. When you help others, the universe gives back. I went to the table. A gray-haired lady was smiling. Want to help the children this Christmas? I looked at my wallet. $23. My bus money for the week. But something inside me said, buy it. I'll take 2. I pocketed the tickets and felt a deep peace. Not hope, certainty. The days passed. I kept visualizing, working. I didn't think much about the tickets. I was in a state of surrender. On the 20th, Friday, my phone rang. Unknown number. Jake Morrison? Yes, this is Patricia Owens from the Children's Hope Foundation. You're the winner of our Christmas raffle. My brain froze. What? You won. The red Porsche 911 Carrera is yours. My legs went weak. Tears fell without permission. Can you come pick it up tomorrow at 10? Yes. Yes, I can. That night, I couldn't sleep. I replayed everything. 3 months of visualization, the faith, the surrender. On Saturday, I took an Uber to the foundation. Mrs. Patricia greeted me, the same lady from the supermarket. I signed the documents in a trance. She handed me the keychain. There you go. It's yours. She led me to the parking lot, and there it was. Porsche 911 Carrera 2023. Guards red. Black wheels. Black leather interior. Exactly as I had visualized. I ran my hand over the hood. Cold. Smooth. Real. I opened the door. That solid clunk. I sat down. The new smell. I turned the key. The engine roared, and I broke down. I cried like a child. Gratitude. Relief. Validation. Everything I had visualized was real. I drove aimlessly. I just wanted to feel. I stopped at a lookout. I opened my phone's notes app. I reread the scripting from 3 months ago. Every single word had manifested. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Universe. I went back to the shop. Brandon came out with a Gatorade bottle. He saw me, saw the car, froze. Is that a customer's? He stammered, looking between the Porsche and me. It's mine, Brandon. I got it. Seriously? But how? Remember when you said people like us don't drive cars like that? The universe disagreed. I won it in a raffle. He lowered his head, and for the first time since I'd known him, I saw something different on his face. Not anger or envy. It was reflection. Maybe even shame. Jake, I was a jerk. I'm sorry. I put my hand on his shoulder. Our limits aren't real. They're just beliefs, and beliefs can be reprogrammed. He smiled sheepishly. Congrats, brother. The universe had created the perfect path. It had aligned my grandmother's teaching, my visualization, my faith, my charity, and that exact moment at the supermarket in a synchronicity too perfect to be coincidence. That night at home, I opened my notebook and wrote, Manifestation in magic. It's quantum physics, vibrational frequency, and synchronicity. It's aligning who you are with who you want to be. It's believing before seeing. It's feeling before having. It's trusting even when everything seems impossible. Today, 6 months later, I continue practicing the technique because I understood that manifestation is a lifestyle, that we're manifesting all the time, both good and bad things, even if unconsciously. It all depends on where we're putting our vibration, which is why we must direct our focus to what we really want to manifest in our lives. My life changed completely. Not just the car, my mindset, my energy, my opportunities, everything. And if you're listening to me now, know this, your dreams aren't impossible. They're just waiting for you to align your frequency. It doesn't matter if it's a car, a house, a relationship, financial freedom. The process is the same. Reprogram your internal state. Visualize the final scene with emotion. Anchor that sensation, write as if it's already real. Repeat with variety, and let go. Trust. The universe is conspiring in your favor. It always has been. You just need to believe before you see. If this story touched your heart, if it stirred something inside you, do 2 things for me. First, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because we'll keep bringing real manifestation and transformation stories that will inspire you to never give up on your dreams. Second, share this video with someone who needs to hear this, with someone who's giving up, with someone who thinks their dreams are impossible, because the truth is, nothing is impossible, absolutely nothing, until the next video. And remember, the universe is already delivering. You just need to be ready to receive.